My number one must-add wide receiver this week is Terrace Marshall. And I had mentioned Terrace Marshall earlier in a few weeks ago, but over the last 2 games, Terrace Marshall, 3 receptions in each game, at least 50 yards in each game, over double-digit fantasy points in both week 8 and week 9. Now, each of those, take them with a grain of salt. Atlanta makes everybody look like the wide receiver one. Terrace Marshall went 4 for 87. And then in week 9, 3 for 53, but the touchdown. With Terrace Marshall, though, this Carolina team is not very good. It's all about trying to get that volume. He is playing almost every snap. Okay. And with the loss of Robbie Anderson, and with the trade of Robbie Anderson, with the trade of Christian McCaffrey, there are plenty of targets going to go Terrace Marshall's way. So if you're like needing a desperation flex play from week to week, Terrace Marshall is someone that you should be considering. And Jose jumps in that the target share looks good for Terrace Marshall. Yeah, he had, I think, about a 20% target share in this game. And I know that there are a lot of people who are high in Terrace Marshall. I was not coming out of the draft. I didn't have him in almost any of my dynasty leagues. But, you have to be encouraged that his target rate, 21%, isn't that bad. He has the 3rd highest catchable target rate and the 6th highest target quality rating among wide receivers so far. And he's getting the ball deep. He's 20th among wide receivers in yards per reception. He's given space on the edge, 20th in wide receiver cushion. So I think that Terrace Marshall is someone that you need to be considering in your waiver wire. And looking at where did Terrace Marshall go in the list? Here we go. He is only 7% rostered, and his strength of schedule for the fantasy playoffs is actually pretty strong. I know you have to suffer through his week 13 bye, but I mean, at this point, you're scraping for some points. Okay. You're scraping for fantasy points, and given the opportunity that Terrace Marshall has been getting over the last couple of weeks, he is on that radar.